Portland, Oregon, man. We're here with Sword from Austin, Texas. These guys have come here. They've been here before. I've seen them before. They're here again. They're at the Roseland tonight, and I'm here with Kyle, guitar.
What's up?
Fuck yeah. Jimmy, drums. Yeah. James, bass, man. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Portland.
It's Brian.
Brian. Fucking Brian, man. This is Brian right here, dude. Bass.
I'm calling you Jimmy.
The bass players
That's
always
right.
get dissed, man. I'm telling you.
You see, Radical Russ, you set me up with that a while ago when you made that bass remark. So what's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome to Portland.
Thank you
Good.
very
Thanks
much.
for having us back.
It's going
Love the
well.
city. Love the Roseland. It's always fun times to be here. You know, it's raining outside, but what's new?
Yeah, that's
You know,
how Portland
fucking
is, man.
yeah.
So you guys are from Austin, Texas. I mean, is that where you kind of got your start, or were you from there, or how did that work? With South by West Music Fest? I mean, what, did you guys were kids and you used to hang out in front of the clubs? How did that work? Tell us about Austin.
We were all just in bands, different bands. And it's kind of the same scene, if you want to call it that, musical circle, whatever. And after a couple years of getting to know each other, and you just kind of figure out who is the dudes that you want to be in a band with. And, it was a real natural progression, you know. We just kind of started playing shows.
How long have you
Got some
guys been
exposure
playing
and
together?
touring and shit. Oh, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years now.
Jimmy's actually the newest guy.
That's
he,
what I
he
thought.
joined up
Congrats,
about,
dude.
a
I
couple
read
months
about
ago.
that, and I think that's freaking awesome, dude. You got to be
It's been
stoked.
about 4 or 5 months. I think.
Yeah.
5 months.
Something like that.
How did that go about? Were you guys friends, or did you kind of have to go through initiation fee? They give you the Newstead treatment? How was that?
It was a little both.
Yeah?
I've known Brian forever, and
James,
yeah.
man. No, James.
I've known James.
I ended up hooking you up with another bud, dude.
Yeah, it just seemed to work out. You know.
Yeah.
Here we are on tour.
And so are you guys, is this considered, you guys are still touring Warp Riders CD, or,
This is
I mean, because you guys have been on the road
man,
forever. I know
yeah.
I've seen the Warp Riders tour for a couple years ago.
No, I
at least,
mean, yeah,
seems
it
like.
came out in August of 2010, right? And this is literally the last tour we're gonna do on it, as if you want to call it a cycle or whatever. But
Yeah.
after this tour, we're gonna take a little time off, make a new record, do the whole fucking thing over again. So
Well, was the
man.
Metallica tour the beginning of that tour? Because you guys got the Metallica gig, and you did the big stage.
Well, we did the whole, like,
The
the majority of the
arenas.
Metallica run that we did was the Gods of the Earth tour, and then to kick off the Warp Riders tour, they invited us back out when they did Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and then so basically we did that with Metallica, and then flew back to the States to start what would have been the Warp Riders World Tour until Trivet quit.
So
Then
that
it all
kind of,
got hamstrung for
Yep.
a while. So, but yeah, ups and downs happen. Now we're here.
well,
having a
really,
good
I
time,
mean,
so-
there wasn't a big break in there. You guys seemed to kind of picked it up right after. I mean, you might have went through a couple little bumps, but
Yeah, I mean,
you
we
figured
just-
it out pretty quick, didn't you?
Had to hit the road, had to show people that we're not just gonna fucking give up.
Yeah,
know?
you couldn't make a killer record and then just let it drop and then not,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you have to try to keep the momentum at least.
yeah.
So we try to do that best of our ability.
Well, what was it like on the big stage? I mean, were you guys happy up there? Were you uncomfortable? Were you
With,
glad to get back with the Metallica? Because I saw you at the freaking Rose Garden, and
That was sick.
and you
Yeah.
know, you guys are on this fucking stage that is as big as the basketball court.
Yeah, it
It
took a little getting used to, that's for sure. But you know, stage is a stage, man. I'll rock whatever. You know?
Fuck yeah, man, that's rock and roll right there. That's so cool. So, well, were you guys working on new shit, or are you guys? I know you said you're gonna take a break. Have you already got some stuff planned, or is this break gonna lead into maybe figuring out the new stuff?
No, I mean, we got a song ready to kind of fire it away, ready to go. We got a lot of riffs, got some music kind of to get started with, you know, and not an album's worth necessarily, but it's gonna be good. It just takes some time out to have nothing on the plate in the future, tours to worry about, logistics to fucking crunch, and you know, numbers to make up, you know. And you know, it's gonna be just a lot of fun just to see kind of what kind of music we come up with.
So your guys' music is kind of considered doom metal, stoner rock. I mean, does stoner rock a tag that you guys would rather not hear? Does
I
it
don't
bother
care,
you?
dude.
You don't care? Because the
It's all
stoners
rock and roll,
definitely,
man.
you know, us stoners definitely when we first heard, I know for me speaking, for when I first heard you guys years ago, I mean, you know, that's the kind of sound, there's just something about it that stoners just kind of flock to.
Gravitate to, yeah.
It just gravitate
yeah,
to,
I mean,
man.
it just comes through, and I guess we all smoke crazy amounts of weed, especially while writing and recording, so it just must have come through, I guess.
Yeah, so what's it like in Austin as far as Texas, and you know, us as far as normal goes, we're always constantly trying to change the laws, at least keep people out of jail. I mean, do you feel like Texas has kind of eased up a little bit, or is it still just crazy, kind of always having to watch your back? And
That's the way I mean, you know, Austin is a unique little pocket that is not representative of Texas at all. So being from there, it is a slightly more lax. Texas recently passed this like legislation where it's if you are caught, I guess, with possession of up to 2 ounces of marijuana in the county that you reside in, they don't have to take you to jail. They can just issue a ticket. But every cop is just going to take you to jail. That's just what they're ordered to do. They're just, you know, and we'll just basically do what anybody tells them. And if, you know, you have smoked weed and you're going to jail, I don't fucking care who says that I can just write you a ticket. So it's the attitude of a lot of the law enforcement in Texas is going to be probably the biggest hurdle to get over in that whole thing.
so you think
You
Texas
don't have any
would be
rights.
the
I mean, I've been
last
arrested for having a fucking gram and a half of weed and, you know, just spent the night in jail on Thanksgiving, you know, just kind of had to call my family and be like, hey, sorry, had a little, you know, pot, you know, got busted in just some small county, like, you know, just driving through Texas. So you don't have any rights, man. I mean, I eventually got off of it just because of an illegal search and seizure, kind of, that my lawyer, who I found through Normal, actually was able to help out. So I really have a lot of love for you guys, and just wanted to participate in this interview.
Thank you so much, man.
Right,
Yeah, we've got a lot of chapters in Texas, actually.
Mhm.
They're doing pretty good.
Mhm.
So that's awesome. It's great to hear.
Yeah.
And so you guys are out, and I mean, like, as far as, do you guys have a hard time, like, you ever had your bus searched, or you guys,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
all the
like,
time.
you get pulled over?
Anytime you are crossing a border and you have long hair and you're in a band, they hate you, and they want to. I'm afraid they're gonna try to plant drugs on us one of these days. I'm really actually scared that
That's the
somebody
last
would
time
probably try to
especially.
plant drugs.
Mhm.
Last time I
Last
figured-
time where? What do you mean?
we were coming back in from Montreal to Burlington,
Vermont.
on the far east side that you can take down into Burlington, and I you know, smoked some weed outside of the van before we rolled up. We don't have any weed in the van. We're, you know,
Smart.
I'm going to fucking Burlington. You don't bring sand to the goddamn beach.
Yeah.
You know, I can find a goddamn hippie within
Bro.
30 minutes and score a bag. You know, I don't need to. I'm gonna be
we
there.
don't
It's
smuggle
fine.
drugs across borders.
Yeah.
We're not fucking idiots.
Well, I got
you
a
know?
job to do. I like to
Seriously.
get high, but I got a job to do, and that's getting to the show. You
Yep.
know, if it means finding weed at the show instead of just having it on me, oh well. You know, I just find it at the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just tore us apart. This one cop in particular wouldn't give it up. Swore up and down that there was some shit. Where's the shit, man?
Yeah.
Where's the shit?
Yeah.
That kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like when you ran your dogs through it and they didn't find anything, genius. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
You telling
there's
me
no
you've
weed
got
in the
a better
van.
nose than that dog, man?
Yeah, for real.
So,
Yeah, no, that sucks. And I don't. Do you guys see, like, do you think that we'll ever get to change this here and very soon, or I mean, do you guys ever think that it's just over, we're just done, or?
It's so hard to say. There's so many arguments, you know, from like a big business standpoint of why they should keep it as
Is medical
criminalized
cool
as
with
possible.
you guys, or is it should
Um,
just all be legalized, or what's your opinion on
Well,
medical
if it
versus
wanted to be,
legalization?
I don't know. Really,
think it
that's a
should-
good argument.
I think
So-
it should just be completely legalized, because if the whole medical thing, it's kind of these weird, strange hurdles that you're going either above, around, up, and over to get around the deal. And like,
Right.
you know, how many people in California that have cards really, you know, let's be honest, like
Need
how many
the card,
do they need the
yeah.
card? Really, you know, how many do they really have glaucoma or foot issues or whatever? And if just make the whole damn thing legal, we don't have to bullshit anyone or
That's
anything
right.
like that, and it can just be what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can say anything's medicine. Like fat ladies, they need chocolate because that's their medicine. You know, it makes them feel good and
Yeah.
releases the dopamine in their brain. That makes it's all fucking molecules and shit. It's a plant that grows out of the goddamn ground.
That's right.
Smoke it.
Fuck yeah,
Jesus
guys!
Christ.
Appreciate the freedom.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next? You guys are, I think you guys are on your way to Canada. Is that where you're going?
Yep.
What's up, Jimmy?
Yep.
You ready to go to Canada?
Yeah, I'm all squared away.
Have you been up there before?
Yeah.
Play them gigs, or you just been up there partying?
Yeah, we played up there about a month ago. Montreal, Toronto, Gulf.
Wolf.
Yeah.
That was a weird one. No, it was great, dude. Canada rules. Like it's hard for American artists to get there, but once you get in, it's nothing
great.
but love, dude. And
Yeah.
metal and rock and roll and shit is just going off up there, especially on the radio. And like they still have networks that play music videos and shit. Canada, it's kind of like it's the new America.
It's America from '85.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
classic. That's classic.
when it was still good.
All right, so if say we're in Portland, we had a couple hours, and we were gonna go out. Would you guys rather go to Powell's Bookstore, a strip club, or drink a microbrew in a nice little bar? What would you guys do? Jimmy, what's up? What would you rather do?
Probably the microbrew bar.
Just go hang out at a beer.
I was gonna say just all three, like bookstore,
I like the sounds of all
strip
three
club,
of those.
just
Yeah.
Maybe
all the way
the
through.
bookstore, then the bar, then the pub.
What about you, James? No, Brian. What's
Ah.
up? What about you, Brian?
Yeah, man, that sounds good to me. Or you could find a nice, classy stripper at the strip club. Maybe take her to the bookstore later for some education.
Right on.
You know.
So there it
For some
is,
further
guys.
reading.
These guys are the Sword. You guys can check them out, man. They're online. They have a website. I've been to their website.
It's cool.
Yep, it is cool. They have YouTube. We're gonna have some songs from them. They're always out there. Do you guys got a Facebook? I know you have a MySpace.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
man.
all
So
those things.
They're out there, man. Check them out. And you guys, they're rocking. They're free, obviously. They're open-minded to a whole lot of things. And you guys just keep supporting rock and support the Sword. And we're freaking excited to see you guys tonight.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime,
you.
man.
We're gonna party down, and we'll tell you guys about it later. Rock on, Sword. Yeah!
Can we?
Yeah.